I managed to do it. I managed to do it, Elliot. I did it. I got the orientation the right way round. Hello, everyone. I'm still holding my phone because I wanted to make sure that it was horizontal for you guys today, not vertical, and then I'd have to restart the stream. So, putting the phone in its holster. We are live. Waiting for everyone to join. Oh, goodness me. Move that along here. Like so. Lovely stuff. Look at that. Magic. Light our candle. Hello, Fire Rabbit. Well, hello. I need to get some different glasses. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to go in the other room and get my other specs so I can see. Where are they? There we got them. It's all good. It's all good. Bedford may be joining us. We shall see. Hello, Becky. Other glasses. There we go. I can't see you very well at the moment because I don't have the right glasses on. That's better. Getting old, I can't see close up. Right, okay. Log myself in as the admin. Got my laptop set up and everything. I'm very organised here. I'm quite pleased with myself. Okay. Right, let's log in here. Mute the sound. It's muted. Good, good, good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Mr. Moderator will be logging in shortly. He says he will. Okay. Alrighty. Hello, Ginger. Hi. Greetings and salutations indeed. Righty ho. Oh, what fun. As you'll see, we've got a bit of a theme tonight. Apparently we're doing crystal cards for some reason. That's what my guide said, and that's what we're doing. So got a couple of quite new decks here to use. This is a deck that I bought quite recently. I haven't really used much yet. This one I got when I was on holiday, so I bought that one at Jamaica Inn, which is really interesting because it's Judy Hall, the lady who wrote the Crystal Bible and all of those books. She actually lives local to me. She's not far away, and she's a friend of a friend, like lots of people are around here. It's quite a fun place. Hello, Poodle. So we're going to be, I was just saying, we're going to be doing crystals. I've also been guided to use the Energy Oracle cards. We're going to be having a look at these. I love these. They're really fun to use, but not all of them are YouTube friendly. So I've got all of my new sensor shells over here that you can see. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Well, not quite. But interesting sizes anyway, and shapes. So we're going to put those over here. Still got all our advent calendar crystals out here. I haven't decided what to do with them yet. I was thinking I might do a giveaway. Who wants me to give away some crystals? Who would like to win some crystals? Don't all speak at once. I thought that might be a fun thing to do, give some crystals away. So that could be something coming up. Alrighty. Okay. Yes, yes, there we go. I'll make it an international one so everyone can enter. Okay, it won't cost much to post, will they? Won't be too heavy. Alrighty, yes, that's the responses we wanted. Thank you. If it were no trouble to send abroad. Yeah, I don't think it should be, not to like the States and Canada, as long as it's not some, I mean, probably even Australia wouldn't cost that much if it's just a couple of little crystals. I'll do that. I don't mind. Maybe I'll even send you, I've got sand on my cards now. I just brought the shells out. That's why I'm wiping it off. Maybe I'll send you some shells as well. Although that depends, if you're out the country, I might not be allowed to send them or something. Might be some rule that I'm not allowed to do that. I don't know. Isn't that lovely? This is my new favourite one because it's a pear. Love that one. It's a bit spiky. Right, you sit over there. Get the sand off my cards. It's okay. I'm a mermaid. I like a bit of sand. It does get everywhere though, doesn't it? Always felt like I was part mermaid. I was born by the sea. Although I was scared of it until I was like 6 or 7. I was actually scared of the sea. It's pretty scary when you're little, right? Oh, here he is, Mr. He said Mr. Motivator. No, Mr. Moderator's in the chat. It's hilarious. He said to me, he thinks he's a celebrity now because he's the moderator on these. So yeah, so there's that. He also said, oh, I'm going to go set up the live stream on my tablet. And I was like, you're not setting up the live stream, you're just joining it. I'm the one setting it up here. Stop using words you don't understand. Anyway. Right. I haven't even opened this box yet, which means I need to cleanse it as my Palo Santo. Let's get some Palo Santo. And this is actually a glass candle holder I got from a charity shop that I'm going to be using as an ash catcher today, and I just flicked ash all over the place. Well done, Helen. Oh dear, what a mess. What a mess. It's one of those days. Just pass that in the candle. Get that on fire. Fire. Here we go. Here we go. Mods are the glue that holds the ship together. Well, yeah, this is true. Allegedly. So I'm told. I think it's Bedford that holds the ship together personally, but there we go. Let's get some Palo Santo smoke around there. Lovely stuff. Whew, that's pungent. It's a really good quality Palo Santo that I got in a pack from Lavender Moon, my favourite shopping pool. I'm always going on about it. Went in there at the weekend, bought a pair of jeans with like rhinestones on the back pockets. Oh, looks fantastic. I'm not wearing it now, so I can't show you. Alrighty, let's get this opened up. I think this is going to be quite exciting. Judy's a really fantastic crystal healer, crystal expert, crystal teacher. I would love to learn with her at some point if she's doing any courses. I must find out if she's even doing any. Let's get some more Palo Santo. Look at that. That's probably on fire. There we go. Let's get this smudging a little bit. Get rid of any negative energies. There we go. Because it was at Jamaica Inn, which is very haunted. You should always cleanse your cards when you get them anyway. It is a very, very haunted place that I stayed at just after Christmas. How long were we there? 4 nights, was it? 3 nights, 4 nights. It's very fun because it's an old coaching inn in Cornwall on Bodmin Moor, which is a very, very spooky place. If you watch my video, you'll know. But it is a spooky place. It is a dark place. There are very dark energies there. Hello, Sunsis. But it's a very interesting place as well. So I think you have to kind of take the light with the dark when you go to Bodmin because you're going to get both energies there. Very powerful place. I think there must be ley lines or something running through it. Aren't these nice? Hope you had a great time. We did. Oh, wow. Look at these. These are lovely. Just going to take a moment to hear that. They're all a bit stuck together. Quite satisfying doing this with you cards. Hear me unsticking them. There we go. That's the sign of a new pack of cards. They're all stuck together. I'm going to see if I can unstick them. That's 2 stuck together. Or is it? No, it's 1. Okay. Let's shuffle them while we're talking. Okay, so welcome to 9 energy. That's where we are right now. We're in 2025. We're in number 9 energy. And it's going to get interesting. And because we're in January, if we add the chiropractor, yeah, it is. I'm a chiropractor for cards. That's me. I'm the Oracle chiropractor. If we add the month number, which is 1, to the year, we get 10. So this year specifically is putting us in 10 energy, which is about new beginnings, and it's about entering a new cycle and finishing off an old one. So interesting stuff. I can't tell it. God, these are quite thick cards, so I feel like I'm trying to pull 2 apart, and there's actually not 2 to pull apart. So anyway, it's going to be interesting because we've got the 9 energies. So the 9 is obviously where we get ready for the new cycle. It's wisdom. It's also spirituality. It's looking back on everything that we've done and learned as well. And then the 10, the January 10, is kind of getting us ready for that new leap. Getting us ready at 10, because 1 and 0. 0 is, of course, unlimited potential. Oh, these are quite sticky. Unlimited potential. So we're kind of in that void moment at the moment. We're in the 10 energy. We're about to start the new cycle. We don't know what it's going to look like. We just know it's going to happen. These are quite stuck together. Look, it's kind of taken some of the colour off the backs. Not that it matters to me. But that does happen sometimes. The same thing happened with my Animal Tarot, which is the French edition that I have, which is Le Tarot des Animaux, which I will whip out if somebody asks me to do some French tonight, because that could happen again, you know. I was actually speaking to my French friend earlier, Pierre. Yes, that is actually his name. We went to school together. Because he's got 2 new kittens, which are absolutely adorable. They're precious. He's got 2 Scottish fold kittens, and he sent me pictures. And they are to die for. Right. Okay, so let's start out just with some energy for the week ahead, and then we will pull cards for people. Yay! Lots of crystals today. Lots of crystals. Crystal decks all round. All right. Let's see what the crystals have to tell us, because they're coming in quite strongly at the moment. And what I'm being told by my guides, I just kind of, when I talk, sometimes I'm talking, sometimes it's me, sometimes I'm kind of semi-channeling on these, so bear that in mind. What I'm getting at the moment is that crystals are coming back to the fore, these old technologies, and that's what it is. Crystals are technology. Magic is technology as well. It's just not quite recognized as such yet, but it will be soon. It feels like there's old Atlantean knowledge coming to the fore right now. I feel that very strongly at the moment. Old Atlantean knowledge, Atlantean technology, and the Atlanteans were experts at using crystal technology, and I know because I was there. So my mind tells me. So something I've picked up in the past. Memories of Atlantis, memories of working there, specifically working with crystals. Obsidian, protection crystal, petrified wood, 43, that's very grounded. These are very grounding energies. And lapis, wow. Whew. On the bottom we've got dumortierite. I'll take it. We've got all of those here. Actually, I don't think I've got petrified wood. I do have obsidian. I do have various pieces of lapis that you'll be able to see. I have a lapis thumbstone, and I've also got a bracelet. There's always lapis around. If I'm around, there's lapis around. And dumortierite. These two are actually a bonded pair of dumortierite. They go together. I got these from Jenny Powell, and again, Jenny is a student of Judy Hall. Jenny Powell, Crystal Balance. She's wonderful, amazing lady. Look her up. Crystalbalance.net, is it? .co.uk? I forget, but you'll be able to find her anyway. She sells these amazing Crystal Balance sprays. .co.uk, there it is, crystalbalance.co.uk. I don't know if she can ship these abroad because they're liquids. I don't know what the rules are on that, but amazing lady. So I've had her do healing on me before, and it was amazing. So we'll bring dumortierite in. Let's bring in some more crystals. Let's see what else wants to come in here, what it is that we're being guided to feel. Oh, she's upside down by the looks of it. Oh, Kambaba jasper. So we've got a jasper. So again, these are very strong earthing crystals, grounding crystals. That's interesting. Okay, what else do we have? Anandalite, never heard of that one. A joyite. Is that how you say that? And labradorite. Well, we've got labradorite here and there, and there's another piece somewhere. Labradorite is one of mine. So that's interesting. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look at the numbers. We've got 30 twice here. That's interesting. We've got 20. So those are 10s. So that is significant because we are in 10 energy right now. But it talks of progression to me, of new cycles, of new beginnings. 21-3, 43-7, 39-12, 3, 42-6, 25-7. They're crystals of new beginnings that we're getting here. Do you know what? I'm going to get some of these crystals and put them on their cards. There are new beginnings coming here, and that's not just because it's one energy, not just because it's January. It's more than that. It's a new earth coming in now. There's new earth energy coming in here. Very, very interesting, very high frequency as well, but it needs to be grounded. It needs to be grounded. And I feel there is a nudge here for us to make sure we are grounding ourselves, specifically with the petrified wood, which is very good for people who have like social anxiety, who need grounding, need protection perhaps. Actually, let's bring in the ammonite on the petrified wood. There we go, that feels right. Very, very interesting spread that I'm looking at here. It feels to me like ancient knowledge, ancient wisdom from the ancient world is coming to light at the moment in a number of different ways. Obviously, there are people who go seeking for it, who work for people that you might call the elites. Yes, that is absolutely a thing that happens, but it's more than that. It's our guides guiding us to that information now, our guides bringing it back through to us at the moment so that we can access it again, because I think that's important. This is about the common man accessing that information. Is that on Soda Light, isn't it? It's about the common man having access to the higher knowledge again, so that we no longer are the common man, so that we become the unified being that we were always supposed to be, the unified being that we always have been, but we forgot about for a while. And that is a very important step in mankind's evolution at the moment. That's what I'm being told. I got my lapis thumbstone. Where did I put that? Where did I put it? Did I put it up here? No, that's not it. Sorry, you're looking at my arm now. It's not really interesting. There's something about the moon phases I'm being told about this year as well. Something interesting is going to be going on there with the moon phases, something unusual going on with the moon. So keep an eye on that as well. I'm not sure if it's going to be astrologically, astronomically, some physical phenomenon we're going to see with the moon. But that's going to be coming up as quite a strong theme this year. So I'm being told. Okay. Ancient knowledge coming through, but it's coming through in bite-sized chunks. So I feel like it won't be overwhelming. It won't be like suddenly getting a massive download where you remember how to do all this stuff. It'll be little bits here and there, almost like tiny little memories coming through, and you'll think, oh, I know how to do that. How did I know how to do that? Like little memories, little snippets of ancestral memories being gifted to us now. It's almost like they're slipping through the net because the net is getting weaker and weaker. The holes in the net are getting bigger. The energetic control grid that's held us down for so long, kept humanity down for so long. It's been losing its power for so long now, but it's reaching a point where more and more information will start slipping through the net in very interesting ways as well. And I'm fascinated to hear this because I'm hearing this for the first time as I'm saying it because I'm channeling it. So this is really interesting. I think we need to be prepared this year. We need to be prepared for whatever life throws at us, whatever happens. And I know we've got natural disasters going on at the moment, and that's the thing that does tend to happen probably every year in different places. We just don't hear about it. Obviously, we're hearing about what's going on in California at the moment, but I feel like we need to be ready to make changes on the head of a pin this year. Be ready to make changes on the head of a pin. It isn't the moment quite now, but it will be, and you'll know when it's the moment. And I want to say, be ready to make the change before other people do. Be ready to make the change before other people realize that they need to. Because there is a need to be able to shift fast this year is what I want to say. There's going to be a need to shift fast, change fast, relying on the intuition. Lapis and dumortierite, very much stones of the intuition. Obsidian is very protective. Petrified wood, very protective. Labradorite, again, it's the third eye, the intuition. These are all third eye crystals, come out in like a little triad on the corner here. The protection up here. With the, I would include the jasper in that as well. Jasper's a very, very protective stone. I'm going to look up these other two. I don't know if they're in the original Crystal Bible because I don't have edition 2 and 3. I've only got book 1. There is a second and third book, which I would like to get. 25. Lapis is a very sacred stone as well, very holy, very high vibrational, which is why the ancient Egyptians used it a lot. You'll see it a lot. Let's see if that one's in here. And no, it's not. About this one. No, neither of them is in the first book, so clearly I need to get the second and or third books, so I should be putting those on my Amazon wish list if anyone wants to get them for me. Or I'll have to buy them myself, or get Mr. Moderator to buy them. Right, so interesting, because I can't look them up right now because I'm on my phone. So it's interesting because they've kind of got a pinky vibe to them, haven't they? They've kind of got, I mean, I'm guessing from the outline of the card, they're pink cards, pink crystals. So we've got the heart chakra, but the higher heart chakra coming in there in that case, with the pink energy. which again is the seat of higher compassion, higher love, and that love wisdom, that higher heart wisdom. Hint taken, yes. Just go on Amazon and order them now. Actually, we might be able to get them at Lavender Moon. I think Bethany sells them. So anyway, I do always drop her name, but I don't actually get sponsored by her or anything. I'd love to, don't get me wrong, but I'm just trying to help a small business in my area. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. All right, okay. I'm gonna put these away for a second, and I'm gonna get out the energy oracle because I want some more messages. Let's pop these here. There we go. This is interesting. Whew, interesting energies. Right. Okay. Pop our crystal cards to one side. I've got my crystal skull here, who is rose quartz. Again, very high vibrational crystal that I got from Jenny Powell of Crystal Balance. Right. Righty. A strong call from the mermaid realms at the moment as well, because I keep being called by them. Like when I was at Studland Beach on Christmas Eve, if you guys saw that video, which I think, did I put it on Angel Wings Holistics? It's definitely on my TikTok. Did very well on my TikTok, to my surprise. People seem to love it when I go out and about somewhere on TikTok. They just love that. So I need to do more of that, clearly. But I even said I'm very tempted to become a mermaid right now. And what I was trying to say was, although it was cold, I was wrapped up warm, so I wasn't feeling the cold. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be nice if I could just like lie down in the surf and like comb my hair and not feel the cold, and wear my shell bikini and have my mermaid tail, and it just felt almost like it was something I should be able to do. When you get that impulse, it's almost like a past life thing, and it's like I feel like I should be able to do that. I feel like I know this. I feel like this is familiar to me, And it was quite a strange sensation, sort of came from nowhere, almost like a ancient part of me. It's a mermaid. It's fascinating. Oh, there's a card wants to come out. Storm warning on 10. Okay, so there's that 10 energy that we're talking about. Get ready for the storm. Be ready to move on the head of a pin. Get ready to pivot. Get ready to change. Get ready to shift and change things this year, this month. This month in particular, guys, what can you give me? Give us some information about this month in particular. 33, daughter romance. 31, daughter value. Wow. Okay, I feel like these two have come up together recently in a reading, haven't they? You guys all remember. I'm loving the red theme because the red is very passionate, and I'm wearing red today. Look, I'm wearing my red long sleeve t-shirt. But the daughter romance, it's like the doors are opening to all the things that we want. The possibilities are there. We just have to be ready for them, and we have to be ready to move fast so that we can actually have and achieve what it is we want. Healer of the ages, yes. Change is going to be coming. Abrupt change for some people. Angel of love. Wow. Wow. And goddess of the moon on the bottom. There's powerful. Oh, I nearly said dark feminine. I was going to say divine feminine energy there, but dark feminine wanted to come out of my mouth. So there we go. Dark feminine it is. So it seems Hecate is going to be working with us this year, which I'm totally cool with. But the dark divine feminine, the dark feminine is working with us this year. And she can be very destructive. Think Kali. She's the destructor goddess, the Hindu destructor goddess, I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not Hindu, obviously, but Kali, yeah, think Kali, think the destructress. She's coming through right now. She's going to be destroying a lot, but it is necessary. But also with destruction comes the need for healing, because it opens us up. It leaves us with wounds, or it alerts us to where the wounds always were, and we can no longer hide from them. But the blessing here is that it brings the possibility for all the things it is, all the things that we actually want, all the things that we truly desire and deserve as whole holistic beings. And that's the blessing here. Much as we may be moving into a turbulent year, we may be moving into a turbulent year, but there's nothing we can't handle if we are ready to move when things happen. I've just seen 2424 on the clock. 246 is a master builder number. Okay, that's a manifesting number. Look out for 246 this year. I call it 24/6 because 2 + 4 is 6. So it also involves number 6, the number of the heart, the sacred chalice. Hello, Donna. Hello, Sun Sis. Hecate is great for setting boundaries and knowing our worth. Well, I love that. Thank you for that, Sun Sis. That's really makes sense, doesn't it? Love me some Hecate energy. She's not to be feared, but she is to be respected. Absolutely. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's move on to some individual readings. Hands up, or just put a comment if you would like an individual reading. I'm not going to stay on for too late tonight because it is a school night and I am going back to work tomorrow because I have been off sick. And I need to go to bed. So not just yet, but presently I will be going to bed. But daughter romance, doors are opening. Doors are opening. Daughter value. I did my little video yesterday, was it, when I was saying about pushing the boundaries. I was talking about push the door because it might not be closed this time. Don't know if you guys saw that. I think I put that one up over on Angel Wings Holistics because I put it on TikTok, and the ones that go on TikTok I try to put on Angel Wings Holistics to be consistent rather than on Cosmic Dragon. So yeah, yeah, pushing on a door even if you thought it was closed. Bedford taught me that lesson because if you've haven't watched the video, the door handle on the kitchen broke and I got stuck in there, and Bedford was stuck on there with me, and so we had to disassemble the door handle, and now there's no mechanism in there anymore, so you can just push it and it opens. But Bedford couldn't get his head around that, and he got really angry with me for not opening the door, and I was saying, Bedford, you can literally just push it and it'll open with your paws, but he was just furious, like, how dare you not open the door for me. It was the funniest moment. But he just couldn't get his head around it because he's conditioned to believe that he can't open that door. When it looks closed, it's closed. But a door that looks closed may not be. So, yeah, that's true, Sun Sis. Yeah, he was really cute, but he was so angry. If you watch the video, he's getting really annoyed. If you look at his body language, his tail's lashing, he's scowling. He's not happy. That cat can scowl. He was not happy with me. Right, we're going to use some of Jules's cards. Okay, my good friend Jules. A lovely oracle. Let's put the box up yonder. So Becky's going first today, then Couton. Okay. All right, Becky. Oh, I've got some cards the wrong way around in my pack. How did that happen? I saw one, it was the wrong way around. There it is. 0 Point the Void. Of course it is. Of course it's the Void. That's where we are right now. That's where you are, Becky, right now. Things may feel a bit ungrounded, hence the nudge for grounding earlier in the reading for everyone. So 55-10-1. You're in 10 energy. You're in the Void. You're in the 0 point, waiting to see what will spring from it. And what will spring from it is that which we command to spring from it. Devil, Emperor. Okay. So divine masculine energy coming through here, but what I want to say is, Becky, with your life, it can look how you want it to look, but you must choose it and you must command it to be so. You are not a victim of circumstances, and you will not be a victim of circumstances. Okay. You have the power. You always did. In the words of Glinda, the Good Witch of the North, you always had the power, my dear. You just had to see it for yourself. Feels very much like that energy is coming through for you at the moment. You always had the strength. You always had the power within you. And it feels like you have an opportunity to prove that to yourself right now. A very powerful moment. Soul reclamation. Yes, you are reclaiming who you truly are. You are reclaiming your life, reclaiming soul elements. It feels like you're doing some soul fragment retrieval for yourself at the moment, whether you're doing it consciously or not. You are doing it, and that is incredibly powerful work. Again, there's a connection to ancient Egypt here with the cat and the ankh here, and the sort of Isis wings. Very powerful healing coming through here. I want to say womb healing as well, so it's connected to the mother and the female ancestral line for you as well. What's this one say? Divine mystery. Yeah, some divine mysteries are becoming clearer for you at the moment. This is a very, very spiritual time. So what I would say for you, Becky, is to spend time in meditation, in contemplation, but don't let your mind run away with you. Don't let it run away and make you think all terrible things and get caught up in negative thinking and fearful thinking, because that will not be your friend right now. You must be commanding the energy. You must be commanding your life right now. I kind of want to, I keep saying commander. It seems very important. So, yeah, you are at a moment, I feel like, you can make huge changes in your life and almost wipe the slate clean and have a whole new blueprint, because I saw 30 on the clock just then. But you must choose it. You must demand and command those energies right now. Wow. That's a powerful moment to be in. And it can be a little bit daunting as well. But I came across this account on TikTok today, and I think he's also on YouTube and Instagram, and he's a monk, Buddhist monk. And some of the things he says is just so wonderful, because it's so wonderfully simple, and so calming as well. And I found hearing his words very helpful for me. So maybe that's a nudge for you to look up something like that. I will put his YouTube handle in the chat if I remember. Let's see. I followed him today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to remember his YouTube handle. I'll try and do that at the end. I'll put it in the comments at the end, or in the YouTube chat at the end if I remember. So, Poodle, you're next, aren't you? Yes. Poodle is next. If anyone else would like a reading, please do remember to speak up so I don't miss you. Or if I have missed you, then do speak up. Poodle, Nirvana's divinity. Wow. Oh, we're going to get trippy. The Tower. The Fool. Limitless. It's getting a little bit trippy. I was working with some cards earlier today, which are kind of trippy, which is the Dreamweaver Oracle, which always makes me laugh because it reminds me of Garth Marenghi. Remembers Garth Marenghi? Yeah, it's another Colette Baron Reed deck, and the artwork is just so trippy. It's kind of like South American native, a little bit influenced, and it's kind of psychedelic. But I love reading the energy on there because it's so powerful. It comes through so clearly and so easily. So we have the Tower, and we have the Fool, and we have Limitless. So feels like the change is already happening for you, Poodle. It's already happening. The tower is already falling, or fallen, or many towers perhaps falling, and reminding you that you have unlimited potential here. There is this dark goddess again with Hecate coming through here, with her dark mask on here, and all the elements are available to her. There is abundance. There is nothing stopping her from doing what she wants, achieving what she wants. She knows she just has to plant the right seeds for that to happen. Nirvana's divinity. I love this one. It's so powerful. It's almost like, whereas this one's called Limitless, it's almost like, I want to call this one unlimited as well. It's like unlimited power. So the potential comes from the 0 point, but the creation comes from us. The creation comes from you, Poodle. I feel like you're a very, very creative person, and perhaps you've never let that out, and it's time to let that basically unleash your creative goddess right now. Unleash that part of you, because the world needs to see it. The world deserves to see it. And it's going to be very beautiful. And in my mind, I'm seeing late springtime, early summer, when there are birds and flowers. I can hear birds in my mind. Just seen 33:33 on the clock here as well. So this is very, very divine. Whatever this message is, this is to do with your divine soul's path, to do with your ascension personally. And it feels like this is your way of drawing down more light to the earth, drawing down more real light, not the false light, the real light of heaven, the real true divinity you are drawing down from heaven through your art, whatever that may be. It may literally be drawing, painting, singing, maybe something you've never done before and have no idea you have any aptitude for. But it is very beautiful and very powerful, whatever it is, this work that you need to be doing. And by need, I don't want to say you have to do it. It's your soul will guide you to do it. It will ask you to do it. And it is asking you to make some bold choices, some bold decisions at the moment, and move into areas, arenas you've never been in, meet with people you've never met before, but to remember that you are worthy at the same time, which in itself can be quite a challenge for some of us. So it's powerful. It is all about new beginnings, but remembering you are limitless. So this new beginning does not have to be small. In fact, it should be gloriously huge, massive, gigantic, energetically speaking. It's glorious. You're moving into a new spring. I mean, we all are, we're all going to be moving into a new spring soon, but you personally in your life are moving into a new spring. I get the word springs come early for you, so I feel like this is going to be happening sooner than the actual physical spring. So that's very exciting. I'm excited for you, Pluton. That's lovely. Sunsis, yes, of course. Oh, your heart chakra popped open. It's lovely, isn't it? But it's just the energy of this card. I saw it and I was like, wow. I could just see the energy just kind of exploding all over the place. It's fabulous. I'm excited for you. I'm excited to see what you will make of it. And I want to say there's no pressure there. So don't put pressure on yourself and think, oh, I have to get this right. I have to do X, Y, Z. I have to achieve X, Y, Z. No, it's not about that. It's about finding your path and bringing into this realm what needs to be brought in, and you will do it, and you will do it beautifully, and you will do it perfectly. Okay, so just know that. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to make lots of money, we don't have to commoditize everything, but it will be perfect. Oh, navigating a lot of pain. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. It's a difficult time for a lot of people, isn't it, health-wise? There's something very beautiful, very new coming in for you. Yeah, something you're going to be literally drawing down the energy into this realm, and that's part of your spiritual path. That's a very important part of your spiritual path, and that's a service that you're rendering to the world right now. That is your service to the world, and it's beautiful and powerful. So never think that your soul doesn't matter, your existence doesn't matter, because it bloody well does. It's very important. Okay. Oh no, I swore. Oh no, YouTube. Sunsis. Yes, you're next. Okay. If anyone else would like to jump on the queue for a reading, please do say so, because we do have a little bit of time. So, yeah. It's an interesting energy. I'm feeling a bit weird at the moment. I'm kind of wistful, but I'm also wanting a new beginning, but I'm sort of feeling torn between the new beginning and the existing situation, if you know what I mean. So I'm still feeling the bit of a tug of war right now, and I'm not sure if I'm quite ready to step forwards yet, but we'll see. Because I know I can't stay exactly where I am in many ways, many different aspects of my life. I can't do that. That's not possible. It's not energetically, it's not going to be possible for me, because I feel like I've outgrown it. Change has to happen. And speaking of change, here's the change agent himself. Hello, Bedford. Say hello. Good boy. Come on then. Up you come. No, you can't go on the windowsill right now. Don't look at me like that. Oh, come and say hello to your adoring fans and get mud all over my desk. Good boy. Here he is, everyone. Here he is. Mr. Change Agent. Oh, he smells of the outdoors. He smells lovely. Right, you sit down there for a second with your muddy paws. Good boy. Good boy. You can't go on the windowsill, Bedford. There's too much in the way. You'll knock everything down. Good boy. You off now? Okay. Nice of you to join us. Anyway, you felt that tug of war too? Yes. Squeakford. Yeah, I can normally get him to talk on cue, which is quite cute. He's not the chattiest Bengal, but you can normally get him to respond to you with a squeak. So that's quite cute. All right, Sunsis. I have the energy oracle in my hands for you for some reason. So let's see where we're going with this. I'm going to pull them off camera in case I need sensor shells. So Squeakford, yes. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, third eye. Third eye coming in here. So we had all these third eye chakra crystals, didn't we? We had the Dumortierite. We had the Labradorite. And we had lapis, which I don't think I have on my desk at the moment. Where did I put my lapis? Oh, that's a lapis. Let's use this piece. There's a piece of lapis. Lovely stuff. bring all of those three energies in. So I want to say those three energies for you. So if you don't have those crystals, it might be worth looking into acquiring some pieces. They don't cost very much to get hold of if you just get these little tumbled stones necessarily. Dumortierite can be more expensive depending on the quality, but okay. Wow. Daughter spirit. Ah, so we've got another door. We had door to we had daughter romance, and was it daughter value we had earlier? Because it was finances showing up and romance as well. You've got daughter spirit as well. You have lapis, wonderful. You've got daughter spirit, so this is a huge opening happening on your spiritual path right now. This is massive. This is kind of, the words I get are God awarded. God awarded. It's almost like, I don't know if you've prayed for things or worked for things. It's almost like God bringing you a reward, spiritually speaking, here, because we've got this beautiful cornucopia, which is obviously abundance. It's huge abundance. It's normally associated with the harvest, isn't it? But a very fortunate symbol as well, coming in on 11, 11-2, very spiritual number. Hello. Hello there. What a lovely day. And happy family. So it's almost like kind of all your wishes come true energy. So it feels a lot like God, spirit. I want to say God. I want to go to the highest spiritual level here, wanting to reward you for the work that you've done spiritually on yourself, for other people, helping people. It feels like a huge reward coming in for you at the moment, an award coming in, recognition, spiritual recognition for everything that you've done. Coming in very, very strongly for you now, but coming in a very grounded way on that number 4 and with 40 here. Coming, so it's things coming in the physical world. This isn't just spiritual rewards, which, I mean, there will be a physical manifestation of them. There will be a physical manifestation of them as well. I'm being told spiritual abilities, psychic abilities being enhanced, but it's more than that. It's being enhanced so that you can use them. Being enhanced so that you can use them because you are somebody who can do that, and you are needed. I think things will get better, at least more balance health wise. Yes, I would say so. I would say so, because it does feel like very concrete improvements coming in here. Yeah, almost like a reward for persistence is what it feels like. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Very, very interesting cards, but very high vibrational, because we've got the white and the gold here. We kind of got this white light from heaven, gold light from heaven. This is very high level energy that we've got here. Very high level. This is coming from on high. So you've obviously prayed to God, Goddess, to the highest level, and God, Goddess is responding. So wow. I'm really pleased for you. I think you're going to see this over the next couple of months. And certainly I get the word improvements in your psychic ability, in your spiritual abilities there as well. So very exciting time for you. Very exciting time. There's a lot of support here, a lot of support in the spiritual realm, but I think there'll be a lot of support coming in physically for you as well. So I'm really pleased to see that for you. That's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful message. Beautiful message. Okay. Put these away and I'll have a quick look at the comments. Right. Hello, Helga. Yes, of course you can have a reading. Okay, Psalm 3. Wow. Yes, Poodle. That's the energy basically that I was getting. That's nicely put. Gorgeous. And it's coming in because you deserve it, because you've asked for it. You've manifested it, I would say. This isn't by accident. So who's next? Helga is next, and then What a Lovely Day. And this card just won't quit, so that one's for you as well, Sun Sis. That's one last card. It was on the bottom when I picked up the deck to put the cards back in, but when I shuffled it, it came out in my hand. So obviously this one's for you as well, which is the 7th chakra. So Archangel Uriel coming in here to bring peace, to bring knowledge, wisdom, and also that connection with the divine, just strengthening that whole connection with the divine, but also bringing a book of wisdom here for you as well. So it feels like spiritual enhancement, spiritual wisdom coming through as well. gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Alrighty. Right. Helga. All right, then. We are using Jules's cards for you. This is the Art of Intuitive Alchemy Toracle. I will put a link down somewhere below at some point. I always link to her cards somewhere in my, if I use them in my readings, so you probably be able to find that. It's quite an exclusive deck made by a friend of mine who's an artist. You can only buy them from her on Etsy. So, I love this deck. Helga. Very ordered energy coming through here. Very sensible, very ordered, very deliberate energy coming through. Okay. Sun, Hermit, Eros. I like it. Star. Sunshine. Well, that's very astronomical. We've got the sun, we've got the sunshine, we've got the star. Interesting. Are you an astrologer, perchance? I just don't know where that came from. Pop these crystals to one side. All right. Alrighty. Wow. I feel almost like I'm talking to a priestess here who works in a like a temple in ancient Greece, observing the planets or something now, because spiritually that's what you look like to me, Helga. Maybe that's a past lifetime link. Maybe that's something that resonates for you. But there's something very beautiful here as well, very maybe a connection to Tantra with the Eros card coming through here. But the Hermit and Eros, it's almost like the Hermit is somebody who spends the time on their own, and then the Eros is obviously the opposite of that. It's very sensual energy coming through here. So, wow. These are very positive cards, I want to say. Very positive message for you as well. 23-5 sunshine. It's almost like enlightenment, illumination coming in. There's so much light coming in with the sun and the sunshine and the 23-5, which is the Icarus mind. And the star as well. So energy and wisdom coming from this solar system and from other solar systems. And with the Hermit, I feel there's been a lot of alone time, maybe meditation alone time. I don't know if you actually meditate yourself, but if you don't, there's a nudge to do that, because there are messages coming through very strongly from celestial beings, are the words I'm getting. Celestial beings connected with light, connected with stars, including our own sun. That's very interesting, like they are talking to you, or they want to talk to you. I get numbers. Wow. Numbers are important. You guys know I'm a numerologer, right? When you get numbers, look them up. Maybe it's a nudge for you to study numerology. You know, this is a really good book, actually, if you don't have time to do a course. This is the one I turn to, because this is the one recommended by my numerology teacher. I did a kind of a professional course. Numerology and the Divine Triangle by Faith, Javan, and Dusty Bunker. Sorry. Helen, grow up. Oh my god, Dusty Bunker. Sorry. I haven't even had any alcohol because I'm on antibiotics at the moment. But yeah, this is Pythagorean numerology, which is what I study. This is a very, very good book, and it has all kinds of things in here. So I strongly recommend that one if the numbers are calling to you, if you're drawn to them. All right. But there's something here about rekindling love, rekindling. It could be a relationship rekindling. It could be just something within yourself that's coming back with the Eros card. It feels like a divine sensuality. There's a divine love coming through here, which can sometimes express itself, through physical form, through, physical. I'm trying not to say the words because we're on YouTube. You know what I mean, right? But so it could literally be talking about a relationship, a romance, or it could just be within yourself as well, bringing that energy through. Oh, wow. But it feels like your path in many ways is a lonely one, and has been a lonely one with the Hermit, but you're very much a student of the universe, the stars, the sun, sending you these messages, sending you this information. And mathematics is a universal language. Numerology is a universal language. So we just have to learn them to actually understand what they've been saying. But you've been wishing for love. Yes. That's what the Eros card is telling me. It's passion. It's beautiful. It is there for you. And it comes in with a change as well, because it comes in on number 48. 48 is completion of karmic contract. So whatever your contract was previously, if it was to be alone, has come to an end. That's about to shift, about to change, but with very, very positive, very hopeful energy backing you up here. So it feels like whatever you're moving into, whether it's an existing relationship or a new one, feels very, very positive. So that's nice. That's very nice. Yeah. Okay. I'm loving this for you. Very positive. But we had the daughter romance at the beginning, didn't we, in the collective reading? So it's all possible right now. Well, if it's a good question, then why don't you answer it? So I'm being cheeky now. Does my crystal skull speak to me? Yes, he does. He absolutely does when he feels like it, when he has something to say. He doesn't talk all the time. He's not that chatty, and he's definitely a he. But he doesn't talk to me constantly. But when he's got something to say, boy, do I know about it. So, yeah. We don't really work so much in the way of messages. Sometimes he has something to teach me or tell me, but it's not so much like the messages for people come through him. It's more that he talks to me. Are you telling me love is coming in? Yes, I would say that, Helga. I would say that very strongly. Very strongly. That's very strongly indicated. Very, very positive energy around you at the moment. You've finished one phase of your karmic agreements, and you're about to move on to a new one. And it brings in a whole new sensuality, and it's very, very beautiful energy. I'm very drawn to a color red for you as well. That was I say that because I can just see that my dragon ring glinting in the background. It was just sort of shimmering and looking at me. Very drawn to red and to rubies as well. This is not a ruby. This is just glass or something. This is would you believe this is a self-defense ring? You wouldn't like it if I hit you with that one, would you? No. I don't hit people, don't worry. It's a self-defense ring. It's actually a men's one, so it's quite big on me, but I was very drawn to it because it's very beautiful. So red crystals for you, Helga, rubies. Feel like that's your color this year. But positive change coming in for you. I'm sat here nodding my head as I'm saying that, and I know you can't see me, but it's like the energy is so strong. I'm sat here nodding like the Churchill dog. If you're not from the UK, you might not know what that is. It's like a nodding dog from a TV advert. Right. Okay. Right. Who was next? It was the What a Lovely Day was next, wasn't it? So, we'd love to know if I had any past lives in China. Do you know what we can do? We can grab my past lives deck and just see if it wants to play. I don't have very long, so we'll do it quickly. Let me grab. Oops. But I would say if you believe you have a past life somewhere, you probably do, because you're probably getting that information from somewhere. So I would say trust your instincts if you're sensing that you had a past life in China. So I'm dropping things. I'm trying to pick them up. There we go. I'll show you what I dropped. I dropped one of the little cubes out of this, my perpetual calendar here that I need to update desperately because it's not the 12th of May. Although 12th of May may be important to somebody, because for some reason I had to show you that. Right, where are my past life cards? Let's grab those just for fun. Ooh, see if they want to play. See what they want to tell us. But I would say if you sense you've had a past life in China, then you have. Trust your intuition. Trust what you get. Okay. Don't wait for somebody else to tell you. All right, because you'll be waiting a long time. Or they might disagree with you, and you might be like, no, I'm sure I did. I sense it. I remember it. Well, if you remember it, it happened. Okay. Trust yourself. Trust and faith. What did I just say? Oh my goodness. You know, I've been reading cards long enough to not be surprised when this happens, but it still makes me laugh every single time. I'll say a word and then pull a card with the exact word on it. It happens so much. There we go. There we go. What a lovely day. There's your confirmation. Trust yourself and have faith in your abilities. Oh, dearie me. Okay. Food and hunger. Atlantis. Oh, there's a connection to Atlantis for you there as well. That's interesting. And look what we got on the bottom. Native American. I know that's a connection for you because I remember we mentioned that last time, didn't we? Okay. I feel like you lived in a time of poverty when you were in China. Food and hunger. In a time of poverty, maybe in a time of famine. So there's a little thread for you there. I saw a male this morning, Chinese. He was close buzz cut on his head, had cotton linen shoes. He was fidgeting, leaning against a shop. Was I a con man? I don't know. Maybe. I'll leave you to delve into that because we don't have time to do that one today. But trust in your intuition. This is What a Lovely Day, Helga. I'm talking to What a Lovely Day 90. Yeah, but there's a connection to Atlantis. But also, what I would say, Helga, with all of the messages that I do, some of the messages that are for other people are also for others. They're not unique. You know, I'm intending them to be for one person, but they might resonate with you as well. You know, some of the messages that you hear may also be for you as well as the person that I'm, you know, giving them to directly. So always remember that. That is it's almost like a symbiotic energy that happens when we all sit together and work together. When you give a message to one person, very often it's for more than one person. So if it resonates for you, take it. When I'm giving messages to people, very often some of the messages are also for me at the same time, which is kind of hilarious. So yeah. So all right. Love that. Right. What are we doing now? What are we doing? We had a donation come in. That was very kind. Let me go back in my comments. Oh, love it. Thank you so much. I can really, if you can. Yes, we can. We absolutely can. Where are we? She led too far over the cliff by Eileen Doe. Yes. Okay. The Cat's Revenge by Claude Balls. I love those book titles. Okay. Love it. I think you're next. Just trying to make sure I haven't missed anyone. Speak up if I've missed you. We're going to Love It next. I wouldn't say a con man, what a lovely day. I want to say maybe a thief. That's the energy I get. But in a time of great poverty, that's not unusual. So don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. You know, that could just have been something you had to do to survive. Love it. Apparently we're going with dragons for you. So dragon cards coming out. All right. Poodle, anyone who draws your attention that much is one of two. You fancy them or they make you feel uncomfortable. Okay. All right, love it. We're doing dragons. You've got dragon energy coming through quite strongly, which is interesting because I've been getting a lot of dragon energy coming through too. So interesting stuff. He looked like he was waiting for something or timing something. Ah, yes. Yeah. All right. Wow, that's a scary looking dragon. Destiny. Wow, there we go. 15. Harmony on 2. Wow. Merlin the dragon. These are some very, very big energies coming through. Very big energetic themes. And freedom. Good Lord. Wow. Big themes for you. Love it. This is a bit special. Wow. It does feel with Merlin here, I want to say being very much in control of your own destiny right now, taking the reins on your destiny. It's like freedom is there on the horizon, but it's balanced this time. It's not freedom as in running away from things and being and struggling. It's freedom that takes you towards greater levels of harmony and balance. Wow, I'm loving the pink color here as well, the color of the higher heart. So this is spiritual harmony as well as physical harmony coming in. Very, very interesting message. I want one of these for you. I love dragons. I had a dream about a bunch of little dragons that were very annoyed with my absence when I got home. Sounds like Bedford. He's a little dragon. I don't know why, he just is. He's a dragon cat. There's something about him that he's just all dragon. Okay. You're on fire, yes. Okay, love it. So I'm getting you daily guidance from your angels. I'm drawn to do that. So let's have a look. Fresh air. Ah. Now I feel I want to call this a little bit metaphorically as well. So yes, it could be a little nudge to get some fresh air if that's something that you need right now. If you're not able to get it, or if you haven't been getting outside, or if you're living somewhere where the air quality is very poor and you've not been able to do that for some reason. I'll just read this one out. It says, your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. Obviously, not if you live in California. That's probably not a good idea right now. However, I'm loving this energy. It feels like a breath of fresh air coming into your life right now. Love it. Breath of fresh air, like destiny's wheel is turning for you, bringing in greater levels of freedom, greater levels of harmony. This is powerful stuff. Balance. Yes, what I was saying, balance and harmony, the two go hand in hand. So 1 and 2 feels like new beginnings. Number 1, number 2. New beginnings, 10 of freedom. We've got that. You are in California. Oh, I did wonder. I was picking that up for some reason. I thought we had someone here who was in California. I kept thinking, I feel like I need to say that. I feel like I need to say that. So I hope you're safe. I hope you're okay. I'm aware of what's happening in LA at the moment. I hope you're nowhere near that. But it feels like a new beginning. 1, 2. Starting small, but it's important because it brings in almost like a fresh start in life, like the possibility to have a completely fresh start if that's what you want, to bring in a breath of fresh air for you, metaphorically speaking, so that you're not stuck in old patterns, that you are very much empowered and in charge of your life. And that's strongly the energy to today and this month and this year. You're a couple of hours away. Okay, that's good. So yes, breath of fresh air coming in, but there's more than that. I feel like it's connected to helping other people for you as well. Love it. You're not just doing this for yourself. This isn't just for selfish purposes, for selfish reasons. This is for you to help others, to guide others. So I don't know if you're planning to start, I don't know, maybe you're going to start doing something as a hobby or as a business or as a side hustle where you do actually help people to live healthier, to live more holistic and more balanced themselves, or maybe you're just some form of spiritual teacher to people on some level. But that's very very much the energy I get here, whether it's a job, a formal job or not. But it is connected to the outdoors. It is connected to bringing fresh air, kind of opening windows on people's darkest shadow, opening windows on stale energy, opening windows on darkness and dust in people's homes, and whether it's physical home or whether it's within themselves. That's what I want to say. You do that. Yes, you do. You do that. But what I'm getting here is the freedom to live on your own terms, to I get the words chalk up your own destiny, which is a strange word because I wouldn't say it like that, but chalk up your own destiny. The freedom to desire and design your destiny. Wow. That's powerful. And you've got the Merlin energy here as well. So the Merlin, very, very powerful wizard. Here we have it in dragon form. So there is certainly a desire for the dragons to actually work with you. So if you don't work with dragon energy, there's a nudge to do that or look into doing that if that resonates. Or just to look out for dragons, because I think they will show up as markers on your path. They will just show up in the everyday. And when I say something's going to show up as a marker on your path, what I mean is it will literally show up. Like I've told you guys before, when I went to Australia and the words kept showing up, about moving out of your comfort zone. And I went halfway around the world to the other side of the world and those same words still showed up. So that was a marker for me. For some people, it's seeing a very specific bird or seeing an animal. You've had dragon visions all morning. Yes, that's no coincidence. No coincidence at all. They are very much wanting to work with you to burn away old ways, to burn away old karma for people, because that's what you help them with. You bring more freedom to this realm. You bring more harmony and balance to this world, to this realm. It's a very, very sacred promise that you made to do that when you came into this lifetime. And you're embodying it beautifully. So thank you. Thank you for everything that you do for everyone, because you're very needed right now. Your work is very needed, and never underestimate how you are changing lives and how you're helping people. Wow. Gorgeous. I can hear a round of applause in my mind from the higher realms. I can hear, not for me, for you. Not for me, never for me. But yeah, it's almost like you're getting a standing ovation right now, but they're bringing in greater levels of freedom and strength, so that you really do get to call the shots and make any improvements and changes that you need to bring in the conditions that you want for your life. They are amazing messages, Poodle. Yes. Please play for LA. Yes. Yes, absolutely. I have been. And if everyone else can as well, please. But I absolutely have been, sending energy, sending healing in that direction. I'm been staying aware of that, because it is horrible, terrible what we're hearing about. Horrible, terrible destruction, and seemingly the fire department are virtually helpless to do anything about it. But let's not have that conversation right now, because we can all read the news stories, can't we? But absolutely dreadful devastation. So, yeah. All right, let's finish off with... Did I miss anyone, actually, before I start? You're so welcome, love it. Thank you so much for always being here, and thank you for your generous donation. Did I miss anyone? Say now if you wanted a reading. I don't know if there's anyone who would like, just quickly before I go, because I said I wasn't going to stay on for more than an hour, and 1 hour and 6 minutes, so I can squeeze another one in if I've missed anyone. If not, I'm just going to move to one last message for us for the week. I'm picking the pack of cards now. I'm just looking around me, looking at the different packs of cards to see which one we're going to get out. Oh, really? Okay, fine. We're getting the Quantum Oracle, apparently. My guides went, that one. And I was like, oh, really? Seriously? Okay. All right. Quantum Oracle, Sandra Ann Taylor. I got this deck in Tintagel, so it's got that lovely magical energy imbued in these cards. Do like these ones. These are lovely. Let's give them a bit of a shuffle. Okay. Let's get a little message for the week for everyone. Just in keeping with the early messages, though, it does highlight the impermanence of things. Yes, it does highlight the impermanence of things, absolutely. Yeah, it's true. I don't know if you heard the cards that just threw themselves on the floor then. But here we go. I feel like this is going to be a message. It's going to feel specific, but it's actually for everyone. So, a great achievement and a creative endeavour. So, achievements, recognition, we've had those themes come through our readings. Creative endeavours, there is a nudge toward our creativity, and that is how we are bringing in more light to this realm, more joy to this realm, more abundance to this realm, more hope to this realm, because that is what we're here to do, to uplift others as well as ourselves. But the way we do that is by healing ourselves, by being so unconditionally loving towards ourselves that we bring that energy in and show others how to do it. And we, of course, we can be kind and generous to them, and we should as well. But doing our own healing work, our own shadow work, integration work is probably the greatest gift that we can give to others. And the angels of the four directions on the bottom. So we've got the big archangels coming in today. The angels of four directions are Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Raphael. They are the angels of the four directions. They're the ones I work with when I do angelic healing, which you can book on angelwingsholistics.com, my website. So that's great power from the higher realms coming in here. But it's almost like everyone here today, that there's a thank you from Spirit for everything that you do. A thank you for being true to yourselves, true to your path, for seeking, for trying, for yearning for better. And there is a nudge to allow more light into this world through your creative endeavors. And your creative endeavors could be spiritual ones as well. I'm not saying you have to write a song. You don't have to have a number one hit or anything. But it is through our creativity, through the screen of the mind that we will call the imagination. Our inspiration from spirit, our wisdom from spirit comes through that. That is where it comes in. And we shouldn't forget that. When I first started communicating with spirit, I thought it was in my imagination. And then I learned that no, that is the way it comes in. It looks like imagination because that's the same route that they're using, that screen in your mind. That's the one that they're using to communicate with you. So pay attention. So pay attention. Yes, Becky, I will be giving away some crystals. I will be. Absolutely. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I thought I might do it as a little competition that people can enter. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it, but I do feel very drawn to send you one, Becky. Okay, so for some reason, when you said that, my eyes fell on the goldstone, and I was like, oh, that's Becky's crystal. So apparently I have to send you this one now. So do not put any personal details in the comments. Okay, I'm going to get you to message me. Have you got my email address? If you go to angelwingsholistics.com, there's a contact form there that you can use to message me. So, or you can private message me on Instagram if you're on Instagram, Becky. But this crystal is coming to you, and we're going to run some competitions, and I'll work out how we're going to do that. And yes, we're definitely going to give away some of these crystals because I've got far too many. Can I have Mr. Skyden? I'm afraid not. He was a little bit expensive. Little bit expensive. James doesn't know how much he cost. Don't tell him. I'll be in trouble. Yeah. No, you can't have him. Becky, I'm going to put this in a little bag with your name on it right now. Let me get. I'm going to put it in this little pink bag. Yeah. And you're going to send me your address, and I'm going to send that to you. Okay. And I've just seen 11111 on the clock as I said that, so clearly that was intended. There we go. So you all have a wonderful week. I will catch up with you soon. You stay well, stay safe, take care of yourselves, take care of other people, show kindness and compassion to yourself as well as to others. Oh, thank you, Ginger. Restful sleep, enjoy your week. Well, I hope so. Yes, I hope it's a good week. I'm a little bit scared. I've been off work for 3 weeks now, what with holiday and being sick. So I think my inbox is going to be hell on earth, but we shall see. So anyway, I will see you guys very soon. You take care of yourselves and look out in the community posts for competition to win crystals, because I will work out how to do that. Any if they've got any suggestions on how I can run that competition, I'm all ears. But I think it's literally going to be like drawing names out of the hat. So, but there's lots of crystals to go around, so there's going to be lots to win. No purchase necessary. That's so corny. Right, I'll see you guys soon. You take care.